easy peasy little recipe for a good dessert that tastes really luscious but actually is less fattening than most. You get a block of cream cheese, a big thing of whipped topping, but you may not use it all, vanilla wafers, a thing of Jell-O instant pudding, and bananas. Get out your favorite pie plate because you're going to make a mock pie. It's going to be between a cheesecake. If you get cheesecake pudding or vanilla pudding, it's going to taste like a cheesecake. It's going to be between a cheesecake and a banana pudding. And you can add to it what you want to add to it. So first you're going to soften your cream cheese. And then you're going to start your cream cheese mixing. Just kind of break it up a little bit. Then you're going to put in your whipped topping, at least half of it. Then you're going to put in your pudding mix. I had a blank there. You're going to put in your pudding mix. And if you want to, this is bonus. If you want to, you can either put some dried milk, regular milk, or some heavy whipping cream in there. Depends on how many calories you're wanting to watch. And then you mix it for a while. You can add in more whipped topping to make the consistency what you want. It doesn't have to be what anybody else wants. So we're going to mix that up now. My blender came from Darlene. I love Darlene. So you want that to mix until it gets a good consistency. You're really never going to get it super smooth, but I mean, it's been going for a while. You're going to take your favorite pie plate, and I'm going to lay down vanilla wafers on the bottom just to cover the bottom and to give it a bottom. So this is going to act like it. You can smash them if you want to. I don't go through the trouble. They kind of gel together in the fridge anyway. We're just going to put them all over the bottom. Now this is also good if you have like a pie topping. You can put pie topping drizzle over it, like a cherry pie topping, or pineapple's really good. We did lemon one time. It was my favorite, but it was okay. So you're just going to line the bottom of your pie plate like that, just with vanilla wafers. And then you're going to check your consistency with your spatula. Yeah, it's going to be, mine's going to be thick, so I think I'm going to add in some more. You can't be nice with these things. You can't. You just kind of have to beat them up. Our pudding's setting up. That's good, though. You want it to be thick to hold its shape a little bit, but you don't want it so thick that it's going to scare people off from eating it. Does that make sense? So I'm going to use this whole thing of whipped topping this time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how much other stuff I want to put in it. So you can make this whole thing, put it in your pie plate, top it with vanilla wafers, and then pour over a... I just flew whipped topping across my kitchen. You can put it in your pie pan and then pour over it after you put your vanilla or wafers on top. You could pour over it cherry or apple or lemon or pineapple. Pineapple's probably my favorite. And we're going to let this mix again for a few more minutes. Buttons everywhere. Now, where did that go? Holy crap. There it is. On the picture frame. Oh my God. Couldn't do that again. Try. Only when I record myself. And I've got all my dishes still here because I started this when I shouldn't have started this. I've got dinner falling and there are 500 other things going on. Get your nanners ready. And you don't need that many, so we're going to have extra nanners all week. It is what it is. I'm getting a nanner. Hang on. Be careful with your brand new Tupperware pair knives. They will take your finger off. Let me tell you what, I've got my front door open. That is the thermal door block. I've got it to where it can crack and let some air in because it's hotter than Hades on bingo night in here. I don't know what happened to Tennessee. We were in British Columbia. Now we're in Southern Florida. I don't know where I live anymore. I just know that the weather doesn't like me and it all stinks. So we're just going to chop slices into our pie plate. Don't have to be pretty, y'all. They're going to chop into it and eat it. They ain't going to look for design. This is not HGTV. Just make something your family will eat. And this is kind of stuff that, you know, if you got a good grandma, they're always going to have something like this in their cupboard. So you can almost always come up with this. It is 3:17 and David is still out running his trap line. I don't know how many he's putting out, but it's going to storm bad tonight. And I think he's banking on everything running after the storms. So he's going to try to catch some stuff. 1 to 2 bananas is enough. I'm going to get special. Since this is kind of for Dave, mostly more than me. I'm going to put 1 banana and then I'm going to break these racy bars. Hello. These racy bars, I want to break this up and put in there for Dave. Now, I've lost 130 pounds in the last year and don't want to gain it back, but every once in a while your body does need some fat. I still got plenty of fat, right there mostly, but your body wants some fat sometimes. Look at that. It's got one thing of whipped top and spinning. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Your body needs some fat sometimes. That's where I'm not ADHD. It's just the way I'm going today. So don't be afraid of fat. Your body does need it sometimes. Now we're going to zoom it. And then stop it fairly quick. And all that is to loosen it up so it falls out of the mixer blades. You have to kind of smack this thing around. I guess people's thinking there's a domestic over here, but it's just me talking to my blender in a nice way to let everything go. I do love this thing though. It was hard for me to hold a blender a lot. And this lady moved down and befriended my parents and had this. And she was like, does somebody need this? Yeah, somebody needs that. That's good. I'm glazed over like a donut. It is that hot. Now listen, taste your work. Remain a child. Lick the beaters. 1 block of cream cheese, a big thing of whipped topping. Sugar-free pudding mix, instant. You can add vanilla if you want to. I put a little bit, just a little dash of heavy cream in there just to thicken it up. Because I like mine to, I'm getting this everywhere. I like mine to hold its shape. Yum. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. I've washed them 5,000 times today, which is why my ring finger is splitting open again. Also, I've busted my lotus seeds, and I have them soaking. They should sprout in a couple days if I didn't abuse them too much. We'll know in a couple days. Don't worry, I have more if I did. It's okay. We'll do it again if I overdid it. Okay, take your Stanley Duke cup. I mean, if you have a meat tenderizer, good too. We're going to whack the bejesus out of this thing. Always knew there was another use for these cups. I got a meat tenderizer, but don't ask me where it is right now. It's in a drawer somewhere. Because I've been extra good and lost 2 pounds this week, which come out of nowhere, I can have a bit of this. After 130 pounds lost, I've learned how to, in smidgens, add stuff back that I want to eat. In smidgens. Most of the time, I just substitute a bunch of crap. Then you have to open the darn thing. And if you have a bad hand day like me today, I'm having an MS hand day. It's a little difficult. You got to make the faces. Oh, Lord have mercy. My hands are not working today. That's what tells me it's going to storm later tonight because my hands ain't working today. They're going, no, honey, we don't belong to you today. We belong to Satan. Not really, but I'm going to put this whole goddamn thing in here. This is mostly for David. I might have 1 piece. Listen, I'm saying it's healthy because I put bananas in there. I got 1 chunk that didn't mix up. I'm going to eat it. Treat yourself. Wash your hands again. So you don't drag chocolate all over your house. Like I often do. Oh my gosh. And throw your trash away. 20 more minutes I have left. Oh, I'm good. Now you're gonna take your mixture and you're gonna glob it into your pie plate. I'm gonna stop you know how this goes. Okay, you get it globbed into your pie plate. Looks like this. It will eventually all go down there and kind of mush into that. Just don't worry. Now, this is the only time you're gonna make it pretty. You are gonna put some on top in a decorative format. It still don't have to be perfect. You want something easy to make that doesn't take many ingredients. I like the snacky as I cook. The only thing I will do to make it look nicer is to put them around the edge. It is so freaking hot here today. I have on shorts and I'm still hot. I have on tank top, I'm still hot. I need to be putting the bathroom shelf together. I'm too hot. I winterized my house. I don't want to take the winterization down because it's going to snow in a couple of days. Make it make sense. I don't understand. I'm sweating in places you ought not sweat in February. It's just pathetic. Probably, after I edit this, probably just need to turn it into a short. Nobody wants to watch all this. Get in there. Okay. Don't abuse your wafers. They will crack under pressure. We're almost done. This really isn't that difficult. I put my things around the edge also because when I put aluminum foil over it, that way maybe it won't make off with half my mixture when I put it in the fridge. Look, it's not perfect, but I mean, it looks yummy. And if you have a pie filling, you can get a deeper dish or casserole dish and then pour the pie filling on top, and then it's a layered dessert. Let it chill in the fridge. Let it kind of ooey gooey set up and pull them vanilla wafers in the bottom into it and all that stuff you put in the bottom. And then serve it after your dinner. Little pieces, little bit D. Like I licked the spoon and ate a piece of chocolate and a half vanilla wafer and I'm full. I don't know what you call it. It's just good. And most of the fats in here are healthy. They come from real sugar. You just, do what's right for you. All right, happy eating. Excuse me while I go lick my spoon.